Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Arcade Data Labs. Today we are going to continue our Linux Unix series and we are in day number 3 of our session. In our previous videos, we have covered a couple of topics in Linux. One is the top 30 basic commands and the second one is the how to write a basic shell scripting program in Linux. Today we are going to see a new topic, how to write a simple function in Linux. Before going into demo and practical hands-on, let's see what is basically a function in Linux. Function is nothing but it's a piece of code basically which will have a couple of operations or executions or commands which used to perform some task and then it just gets run whenever it is called in script. So that is the definition, basic definition of a function in Linux. It can be reused anywhere in the script, any times, multiple times in our program. Say like you can have one time or you can have even 50 times in your program as well. No, there is no limit at all to use a function in a program. Effectively speaking, it will reduce your number of lines of code in your script whenever you reuse your function a couple of times. And then there is a possibility that even you can pass arguments to the function as well. So here in this case, method is somewhere we refer to as function. Function is otherwise we known as method. So the basic definition and the syntax is I've just given here. You can see here like function followed by the function name. In here we call them as my sample is a function name, and then there is a block of code where you can have any commands or any operations or any comments or whatever you can fit into. And then the second syntax is as equivalent to the first one. You can even write a function name without having a keyword called function. Okay, to call a function you want to have only the function name. And then let's move on to the next topic, how to pass arguments in function in Linux. It's pretty simple guys. So you need to have the first argument as the script name and then followed by the number of arguments. In my script, let's say if you have two arguments ready, you want to pass argument 1 and then followed by argument 2. So we will also do a demo for this so that you can easily able to understand. Then there are a couple of things. To get number of arguments, we want to use a command called $hash. Let's say like you have 10 arguments, you want to understand how many arguments are there, or you want to collect the number of arguments, you want to use $hash. And then to use an argument, particularly like first or second or third, you can use identify with the number $1, $2, $3 like that. Then to display all arguments, use $at. And then if you want to use specifically each and every argument, you can even specify with $1 and $2 like that, as I just mentioned here, like how to use arguments in functions. Now I'm going to do a simple exercise in our Linux prompt. So now I'm here, so I'm just going to create a simple file. Okay, let's have the file name as testfunc.sh. Now I'm just going to enter my function related commands here. I'm just giving a comment. So what should I do next? I'm going to write a function here, function followed by the function name. You need to open a braces and then you can give hi you're just closing the braces here. So the body of the function is something where we have an echo command. Whenever we call the function mySample, we will be prompted with the text called hi, hello, welcome to Arcade Data Labs. Now how should I trigger this function? Simple, right? So I'm just making a name called mySample. So you just want to give here, you don't want to put the braces and all, you just simply you can call this function how many times. Let's say I'm going to call 3 times. So obviously it runs 3 times functions and then it gives you 3 times the same result. Please ensure that you are giving the proper function name here accordingly. So now I'm going to save my function. So now as per my script, it is going to trigger 3 times functions, right? So what should I do? sh/test. So you are able to see 3 times the function have been repeated and each and every time whenever the function has been called in the script called test function.sh, we are just having this text called hi hello welcome to Arcade Data Labs. Now we are going to simply edit this function once again with having arguments. So how are we going to pass this argument? Let's say I'm going to simply edit this again. So what should I do? Just into the edit mode. So I'm going to use two different variables. I mean, in the terms of arguments here in scripting, I'm going to use $1 and $2. So what should I do? Simple, hi, hello, $2. Okay. So we are having two different variables integrated in our sample function, my sample. So now what should I do? I need to call here with names $1 and $2. So what should I do? $1. So if you really see here, okay, let me take this. Let me give a name with Ram. Okay. So now what I'm actually doing is I'm just using a function called mySample with two different arguments, $1 and $2. So this is the number of arguments where we are passing with additionally to the script. So mySample is this function name and then followed by the Raj and then Sham. Okay. So now I'm going to save this one. You can able to see all these things are printed here. Perfect, right? So now if you see here, maybe I'll just open the script parallelly. So if you see here, you are having two different echo commands, $1 and $2. Hi, hello. First one should be Raj and then should be Sham. So you are able to get this here. And then you are having one more function with two different arguments, Ram and Rajesh. And you are getting this again. And then successively Kamal and Vimesh are there and you are able to see here. So this is the actual usage of how we are able to access the arguments inside a function. Okay, so now we have seen like how to write a basic function, how to trigger a function inside a script, and also how to use the number of arguments in the function, and then how to trigger a function with number of arguments as like this, right? So you want to always use this whenever you want to access the number of arguments in a shell script. Okay, hope this is clear. So we have come to end of this session today, and we will be covering couple of good stuffs like how to use tar, gzip, gunzip, and couple of useful commands in our day-to-day life in my next videos. Please do keep watching the videos. Please do subscribe to my channel if not already done. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Bye.